Welcome back, Trailblazers. I've missed you all so much. It's been a long time since we were all together on campus March 13th as we were heading into spring break, and so much has happened since then. The 2021 school year will be unlike any school year we've ever experienced before, but we will have a growth mindset and have grit to get through this year's challenges together as a team. This year's theme is Team Trailblazer, here, there, and everywhere. So remember, whatever you're doing, wherever you are a trailblazer. We have to remember that this way of schooling that we're about to begin is temporary to keep us safe and healthy as much as we can. Hopefully soon, as we get through this pandemic and get it under control, we can get back to some of those traditions we've enjoyed at DeSoto Trail over the years. Please be patient, show grace, and be flexible as we navigate our way through this temporary new normal. As Trailblazers, we will be problem solvers and will meet new challenges head on as they arise. We will still play with our friends. It just needs to be from a safe distance. We will still learn, just with the digital platform and resources. We will still be a Trailblazer family, just not gather together on campus at school-wide events. We will stay connected, whether we're on campus or in our digital academy. I have some fun virtual things planned for all of us to feel like we're together during the first 9 weeks, so more information will be coming soon. Each day, students and teachers will be interacting through social emotional activities to check in and make sure we're all doing okay. It's normal to be nervous and anxious during this time of uncertainty, but always know you can talk to your teacher or any adult on campus to help you. We're all here to ensure each of us feels safe, comfortable, confident, and successful. By now, your child's teacher should have reached out to you through focus email about orientation. Our kindergartners and new students to DeSoto Trail have been able to come on campus for brief in-person meetings with our teachers so they can become familiar with our campus. If you haven't yet been contacted by your child's teacher, please call the front office today to ensure your child is enrolled correctly in focus and to have the teacher contact you as soon as possible. Masks are mandatory on campus when social distancing of 6 feet isn't possible, in transition areas, and is deemed necessary by each teacher. Trailblazers should use the water bottle we provide to fill bottles with water each day using the water filling stations in the volunteer hallway and the cafeteria. But water fountains are not to be used for students directly to drink from them. Parent Academy about Canvas is available now. All our face-to-face and DTES Digital Academy information is on our website, on our Facebook page, and have been sent out via listserv. If you're not on our listserv, please sign up for it as soon as possible so you don't miss any important information. We are not switching any students to Digital Academy today in order to prepare for the start of school on Monday. Principal approval is necessary if students request to switch their child to DA anytime during the first 9 weeks. But remember, DA students cannot switch back to the face-to-face or brick and mortar option until the end of the first 9 weeks. At the end of the first 9 weeks, we, meaning the district and DeSoto Trail, will reassess where we are in regards to school opening and COVID guidelines. So families will be able to choose again to do the DA or face-to-face learning option for the second 9 weeks. Student temperatures will be taken at the pre-K drop-off, bus ramp, and car drop-off. No parents will be able to park and walk their child to the sidewalk or gates at the front of the school. All car riders must come through the car drop-off line. If your child has a temperature, they will not be able to exit the car and come on campus. If you think the temperature is a temporary error, you will be given a note with the initial temperature, and you'll be free to drive back off campus and come back through the car drop-off line. When sending homemade lunches with students, please make sure they can open them independently, including putting the straws in the juice boxes and juice pouches, opening those food trays that have the little meats, crackers, and candies in it, the Go-Gurts, the Uncrustable sandwiches. Practice that at home. It's going to be way too close a contact for all of our monitors to get that close to students to help them open those packages. Maybe repackage those items in Ziploc baggies or packages that you know your kids can open independently. Try it at home first and make sure your child can open them. That'll really save on that close contact in the cafeteria. Please label all student items with their names. That's backpacks, lunch boxes, jackets. We don't want those to get lost. Transportation changes. Please call please call the front office and email your child's teacher if you have any transportation changes. If you intend to walk or bike to school, Parents may walk, bike with their children up to the pedestrian gate on Treadington Park at the front of the school, but only the students will walk, bike down to the sidewalk to enter the campus. There will be a staff member there at the gate to take student temperatures. In the afternoon, they will walk back up to the gate to meet you. A word of caution: a child's temperature may be elevated due to riding their bike or walking, especially in this hot weather. But we won't be able to give them access to campus until their temperature returns to normal. So parents, please stay with your child at the gate until their temperature returns to normal. Reminder: all car riders must come through the car drop-off line in the morning. Parents are not to park and walk their students to the office gate. In addition, all car riders must be picked up through the car pickup line in the afternoon. Parents are not to park and walk up to pick up their students from the sidewalk. We have an organized system in which we will call your students to your car. We will be utilizing a room named the Observation Station as the room to quarantine students who show COVID-19 symptoms or other sicknesses. The clinic is only to be used for non-illness situations such as administering medications, diabetic checks, or scrapes and bruises. Every student who gets sick must go to the Observation Station and be sent home. Mr. Justin Brown is our new Observation Station monitor. He will do a temperature check and complete a symptoms checklist on each student when they enter the OS. We will take their temperature, have them sit on one side of the room if they have a temperature, sit on the other side of the room if they don't, and he will call parents to come and pick up the student. If a student has a temperature over 100, they must be out of school for 72 hours. If they don't have a fever but feel sick and they feel better to come to school the next day, they may do so. Parents will be required to sign a release form so they know the guidelines for their child to return to school. EDEP will inform the front office if they send any students home in the afternoon to ensure that students with fevers are home for 72 hours. Those students will also receive a device to go home with them. Their teachers will be in contact with them to do their schoolwork at home if they feel well enough to do so, and then bring it back so there's seamless instruction. I know that this is a lot of information that we need to share with you, Trailblazers, but please check out our website, our Facebook pages, and look back at some of our listserv messages. Ask your child's teacher or call our front office if you need any assistance. Here's to a successful school year, Trailblazers. We got this! See you Monday. Bye.